Howdy folks. Okay, so impulse purchase, but Princess Auto had these little wood stoves. You've probably seen them, just the military style, old school military style wood stoves. Had them on for 60 bucks. Comes with a flue and everything else. I couldn't resist. So we've been planning on doing like an ice fishing shack, or I've been trying to figure out a way to heat the shed up here at the land. And so anyway, this will do either one of those things if I need it to do either one of those things. And so I couldn't resist. So I thought I would unbox a Princess Auto cook stove for you and show you what's in there and set it up and do the first burn. So here we go. So there she is, all set up. I guess we'll try and get a fire going in it and burn off that sort of, you know, first coating of whatever's on there. Get that paint to set in and cure up, and yeah, have her first burn and see how she goes. So let's get a fire going in there. Now, I think what I'll do eventually is get a grate for the bottom in here. To save the bottom, it's just steel, so eventually that's going to wear pretty thin with fires in there. So I think what we'll do is we'll get some sort of a grate to put in there and build the fire on top of, and that'll keep that bottom a little bit saved. Maybe some fire bricks or something like that. But for today, we're just going to start a fire with some birch bark, and I've got a bunch of dry poplar and aspen here that will burn, so we'll give it a try. So a few of the features that this thing boasts include, you know, this adjustable damper, which is nice, and also these tubes and rack on the top. So the rack on the top, when they're both closed like this, allows you to put a pot on there and do some cooking right up on top, which is really great. And then when they're open, you can hang your gloves on there, or just keep things warm, or I don't know, stick a chicken on there maybe. But I think they're more for a drying rack like that, and then this, that way, would be the cooking rack. Now it also talks about these tubes, and it actually calls those tubes cooking tubes, as though you were supposed to be able to fit a potato in there so that you can bake a potato, or they even talk about having you know, foil wrapped things. But honestly, that's, you know, maybe 1.5 inch tube. You're not going to get a potato or food in there. So I don't really see much purpose to those tubes, unless, you know, a pogo maybe, you know, like a corn dog. Corn dog you could fit in there pretty well. That would heat up nicely. But other than that, I'm not sure that those are terribly useful. But the rack is certainly nice to have on there to be able to throw some food up, and also really nice to be able to put your you know, your gloves on and dry things out as you need them. Okay, folks, so that's about it for the review today. Seems to be a good little stove. Seems to be drying well and all that, and nice compact style. You can fit everything inside, which is great. Yeah, $60, Princess Auto, which is sort of the Harbor Freight of Canada. Yeah, can't go wrong. $60. Good stuff.